I'm going to open up my sales data that I have here, some fake data. And this is just simplistic data, sales 2020 to 2023, division, products we sold, what month we sold them, the year, the total items we sold, and then the pricing. Now at this point, I'll go to Copilot. And once again, it's not going to let me use it. It's going to say, Joe, you need to turn on autosave. So I'm going to give that a click. I'm going to open it up in my OneDrive. I'm going to synchronize the file, upload it. And now you'll see Copilot is available. Now it starts you off with some really cool prompts. Do you want to create formulas, suggest a formula column? Do you want to summarize this in a pivot table? So if you're the type of person that you're like, I was a little nervous about pivot tables, this actually helps you to understand them better and it creates it for you. You could do advanced analysis using Python code. They've now incorporated Python. Or you can do formatting, right? Conditional formatting, highlighting certain cells. So what I want to do here is I want to ask Copilot something specific. I'm looking at this and my boss says to me, Joe, I need you to create a totals column. I know how many items we sold. I know the pricing of the items, but how much money did we make in this sale? So I'm like, oof, I'm not really good. I'm a little nervous with functions. Okay, I'll try it out. So I go over here and I ask Copilot, say, please create a column that tells me my total sales. And let's see if it can figure this out, right? We're not giving too specific information. We're not giving column names or anything like that, but let's see if it can figure it out. I will say I've done this prompt a ton of times and it only works out about 50% of the time. So we'll see if it actually will do it. Come on, Copilot, make me look good. So it's working on it. It's looking at our data. It says, okay, we're looking at A3 to F105. That's where your data lives, Joe. And it did it. Thank you, Copilot. You were nice to me today. So what I love so much about this is it says, hey, Joe, looking at this data, here's one formula that we're going to insert into column G. It's the total sales. Now we calculated the total sales for each product by multiplying the number of items sold by the respective prices. So for an example, we did E4, the entire column, times F4, starting from F4, and then the entire column. So it also explains it, and you can even get further explanation. Calculates the total sales for each row in the table by multiplying the total items column, there it is, by the prices column. So that's what I love so much about this technology, is it also kind of teaches you. It gets you excited to learn about this. So if there's people that were nervous, right? I actually had one of my learners, they were like, Joe, I'm afraid of pivot tables. I said, use AI, go ahead, try it out. She did it and it worked for her, but then it gave a nice explanation and she was like, I feel really confident now to use pivot tables. So AI doesn't mean we're de-skilling ourselves. Sometimes AI helps us to gain a new skill set. So that's what I love so much about this option here is it tells you what it's doing. The next thing I love about it is now I could just insert the column. Insert column. It even keeps all the formatting. Look at that. It adds a total sales header. It makes it look like the rest. Now I'll just go in and just remerge and center these. That's a couple of things you still need to do.